right, well, the Los Angeles Lakers take on Kansas City Kings here from Kemper Arena in Kansas City. And welcome, everybody. This is going to be an interesting, very, very interesting performance for the game, because the LA Lakers, they're favorites in the West. Win the West. So actually they're favorites to be number one in the West. If Johnson, Scott Wilkes, Worthy, Joel Jabbar, you have Theus Woodson, Johnson, Olberding, and LaSalle Thompson for the Kings. But that's the thing, they're expected to be number one in the West and even number one in the NBA because of the way the rules are and the way things are here. Kansas City, we're ready to go, and the Kings are expected to be maybe fighting for an 8th seed in the playoffs to see if they can have it done. Theus now open. He's going to take a look. They want to go inside. The Lakers are a team that just want to run on you. Here's Johnson, will pull and hit. And the Kansas City Kings can always say they had a lead on the Lakers. Now the Lakers have two really good opponents. There's Byron Scott, who misses. And Reggie will go the other way. Theus to Woodson, inside. Theus, no good. Thought there was going to be a foul, and there wasn't. Byron Scott, Abdul Jabbar, Jamal Wilkes. And it's an early 2-2 game. That's the thing. The Lakers are really built for these rules. And the Kansas City Kings, well, they're built more defensive. There's Johnson, and a foul, and it counts. It's 4-2. The Lakers might not shoot threes, but they will score in a hurry, and it is a 5-2 game. Here in the first, and here come the Lakers. Magic over. This is Jamal Wilkes. Over to Abdul Jabbar. They go to the outside. Jamal Wilkes got to do something. The three. And in and out, no good. LaSalle Thompson, the rebound. And an inside, Eddie Johnson, and a miss. You got to outduel Abdul Jabbar on the boards. You really do. And here is Magic. Byron Scott. Magic to Jamal Wilkes. There it is. That's Abdul Jabbar. He's expected to win the scoring title, really, in this tournament. Expected to be an all-star, him and Magic. It's an early 5-4 game. The two. In and out, and Abdul Jabbar gives it to Scott. Byron Scott, they want the lead, and Worthy will go to the line. The foul will be on Eddie Johnson. Pat Riley and the Lakers.
James Worthy, 2 shots.
They're a team that people feel can get down and really win this game, win this league. They can go. Some people are saying undefeated, but you really don't want that being thrown around. Reggie Theus. This is the NBA. You're going to lose games. Woodson, and a miss, and that's going to be out of bounds. It's a 5-5 game and a timeout. We'll be back. 5-5 game. Olberding will throw it in. Olberding out to Johnson. Pulls and misses. And Abdul Jabbar will go to Byron Scott. Byron out to Jamal Wilkes. Believe it or not, both these games are very intriguing. But in fact, you want the second game. New Jersey and Atlanta is bigger. Wilkes to because they're playing the second game. This game, we're just seeing the Lakers. Reggie Theus pulls it in, and it's a 7-5 Kansas City lead. That's the thing. Here's Magic. Magic over to Byron Scott, who can actually hit the three. Byron Scott. Magic to Jamal Wilkes. Abdul-Jabbar. He's not able to get inside. That's what's hurting the Lakers right now. There's really the shot clock. LaSalle Thompson. Out to Woodson. The Kings play kind of a funky pace. Woodson and a miss. And here's Magic Johnson. Magic will get it down quickly. They throw it inside to Worthy. And James will score and make it a 7-7 game. Kansas City, if they were to win today, they know that would be a big upset. Johnson, Eddie against Worthy and a miss. And LaSalle Thompson can't hit the rebound. And that is a rebound now by Kareem. Byron Scott. Worthy. Magic over to Jamal Wilkes. They gotta hurry it up. They'll fling it again. No. And there's Magic. Over to Jamal Wilkes. To take a look. Jamal from the corner does it. It's glass, and for the first time today, the Lakers have a 9-7 lead. And a timeout again by Kansas City. But Fitzsimmons sees the team down 9-7.
Substitution on the court.
Not really a game in which you can say, LA is just blowing away the doors. This is more a game of those that can say, here's Woodson. Over to Eddie. Eddie got it. And Eddie Johnson has tied it at 9. Remember, when you only play one game and you're in the NBA, that's going to be a foul. It's not going to look like total domination. LA can win all theirs. But here's Magic, and they'll straddle that in, 10-9. Remember, in this tournament, you just play everybody once. Kansas City, they hit both. They're going to like the fact they get LA over the way and out of the way with. You'd like to get it out of the way, so if you need a game later on, you don't have the Lakers to face. There's Jamal Wilkes before they know you. You always want to play the big teams before they know you. And a miss, and nearly the rebound. And Reggie Theus will bring it down, 11-9. Inside, LaSalle Thompson. Can't have it, and Abdul-Jabbar will give it to the Magic band. Magic, one-handed, puts it in. It's 13-9. And a sub will be coming in for the Lakers at 13-9. Reggie. Oh, LaSalle with the pick. Reggie Theus. Johnson. Missed it, and Abdul-Jabbar, and here's Magic at 13-9. Magic, no. They bring it down to Magic. Magic can't have it, and LaSalle Thompson the other way to Theus. There it is. That's going to be Johnson, and he missed it. Worthy to Magic. Magic. Right open to Michael Cooper. Cooper's number 21. The long shot, and he can't have it. Here's Neely over to Theus. Reggie. The Lakers have not really had. There's Reggie. And it's 13-11. They really haven't had a great first quarter. So they would like to score a little bit more. You'd figure they'd score 90 in a game. Worthy against Neely. And Worthy will put it up on Neely. And they didn't want that to happen. You're allowed zones in this league. It's 15-11. Reggie. There's the steal, and that's on Kareem. To Cooper. The lay-in is no good. And Neely the rebound. And here they go. Here's Woodson. Woodson, open, drop. Oh, block. What a block by Abdul-Jabbar. Cooper to Magic. Over to Worthy. Worthy, and a foul. They're going to go to the line, and nearing the end of the first quarter, that's Neely. And Worthy will hit one. Los Angeles Lakers up 16-11, and now 17. Kansas City is struggling now to get a basket. It was good early, but now the struggle is real. Say. Olberding. Open to Drew. Off glass, no good. Jamal Wilkes the rebound. They go to Michael Cooper. Cooper to Wilkes. And there it is. McAdoo. There's Wilkes. They go to Bob McAdoo, who was good. There's Cooper. And he misses. McAdoo will slam it in. McAdoo, very good in the 70s for a Buffalo Braves team and a San Diego Clipper team, and I believe Lanier was Detroit. But then now he's with the Lakers in the later stages of his career. Drew hits. And they had to hit the open shot, and they did. Under 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cooper to Jamal. Hits it. And Jamal Wilkes will put it in. Kansas City can hold for the final shot. Gousset. Under 10 seconds. Kansas City, one of the lower teams in the league. Gousset, no. At the end of one, it's Los Angeles 21 and Kansas City 13. We're about ready to go in the second quarter. Los Angeles 21, Kansas City 13 here in Kemper Arena in Kansas City. The Kansas City Kings, there's McAdoo. No. And not the shot they wanted. That was a Buffalo shot. And Busan, then he comes down and he fouls on the other side. Michael Cooper with the foul. So both subs, that wasn't very good, and that'll be Boosie will shoot one and one more, and they'll make it a 6-point game. Rambis is in for the Lakers. Here in a second, here's Cooper. And they look. They want to go over to Jamal Wilkes. Over to McGee. Pulls and hits. And that's going to be McGee, a 23-15 game. Drew will pick it down. The Lakers have not been running like they usually do. Knight over to Buse, a long shot, nails it, and they keep it within 6. They're not running like they usually do. The Lakers are a team that likes to get up and down the floor. Jamal Wilkes. They gotta put it up, and they do, and he misses. Olberding to the near side, Buse. Into Neely against Rambis. Neely, no. And McAdoo the rebound, and he'll push it out to McGee. Here's McGee. They want to go to Rambis. McGee, no, he'll shoot. And he's doing a good job. He's 2 for 2 today. And the Lakers have an 8-point lead. New Jersey and Atlanta is next. New Jersey got blown away by the Boston Celtics. And Atlanta won at Milwaukee. No, and McAdoo another rebound. He'll bring it down. He can bring it down. He's got that agility, especially as a big man. McGee. Jamal Wilkes. And a foul, and he'll go to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Wilkes.
At the line for the
And one.
Jamal Wilkes.
Los Angeles. Now there's Jamal Wilkes, the weird free throw. And the Lakers now have a 10-point lead. Merriweather is in. There's Billy Knight. Remember him? He played for in the 70s, 27-17. When you play 11 games in the West, and you really have to play here in the West. Like when you play these games, you got to be able to. They go to Drew out tonight. Knight again will pull and hit. So that's Billy Knight. Remember, he played in the ABA. He came out of the University of Pittsburgh. Billy Knight, here's Scott. He's on that 70-14 and 75. That's going to be a foul underneath.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Abdul-Jabbar will be back in the game. Rebounding-wise, he's doing a great job. Scoring-wise, he's not really. Byron Scott. Wilkes to McAdoo, and a miss. Here's Merriweather the other way, and here's Billy Knight. Knight over to Drew, and Kansas City down by 8. Drew, what a move. But he can't get it. Abdul-Jabbar the rebound. Might end up getting MVP if he puts up some offensive numbers. Scott to McAdoo. Overnight, he kicks it out to Michael Cooper, who hits it. And it's back to a 10-point game for the Lakers. Billy Knight for Kansas City. Want to be able to put this one in. They go to Drew. Atlanta, they beat Milwaukee 73-70. There's a shot for Drew, and it's 29-21. Well, they had a great game against Milwaukee, won 73-70. The Atlanta Hawks did. They're 1-0. They got an exciting rookie in Dominique Wilkins. Byron Scott, no, and that'll be 2. For Abdul-Jabbar gets a rebound and 2 points, and it's 31-21. Here in the second, here's Knight. Here's Billy Knight over in McAdoo. To Cooper. Cooper got it. And Michael Cooper has made it a 33-21 game. For Los Angeles, they lead Kansas City. Here's Billy Knight. Knight over to Drew. Drew at the top of the key, no good. And Abdul-Jabbar over to Scott. Shot from the corner, and they nailed it. It's 35-21, Michael Cooper. And this is the Los Angeles we expected to see. And this is also the Kansas City we expected to see. They're doing the same thing that the New Jersey Nets did. Boston did to New Jersey. I just don't know where the talent gap is bigger, the East or the West. There's Knight, no good. You know, we take a look at the East and we say there are less great teams there, but it doesn't mean there are not a lot of good teams. And we look at the West here, we're looking at one of the top versus not the bottom, but they're down there. Drew. McAdoo the steal. I would say Denver's 0-1 might be up there. I don't know about Houston. I don't know about the other teams. Cooper to McAdoo. No. Michaud. Larry Michaud from the University of Houston. Drew. Oh, to Merriweather, and he's fouled. That'll be on Kareem.
First personal foul. Second team
So
foul.
you get 6. And that's going to be a miss there. LA 37, Kansas City 21. We're going to go 12-minute quarters with the playoffs, which will probably start in May. And the reason why we do that is one game a day. Like, seriously, you only take one a day, and here's McGee. 15 total. McGee, no. Abdul-Jabbar. And a foul. 37-22, 2 shots. Abdul-Jabbar is 5th point. And it's a 16-point lead. The Lakers are just absolutely crushing the Kings. Reggie Theus, there's Johnson for 3, and he nails it. Oh, they're only going to say Eddie's foot was on the line. And it's 38-24. Lakers looking good here. They bring it into Kareem. Kareem pulls and no good. Johnson again. Johnson will bring it down. 38-24 and the steal. Byron Scott. Over to Magic. He's not the greatest of shooters, but he'll hit that there, and it's 40-24. A 16-point lead. Well, the Lakers, if you want to say they're 1-0, they are. But you have teams like San Antonio, Utah, who's very good. You have some Western Conference rivals. Here's Johnson, and Glass got it. Denver will compete with you.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Denver will also be there with you. They're a good Western team. You never know about Phoenix. They say, what about Phoenix? There's Magic, the hook shot, no good. And they bring it over to Woodson. Look at Woodson. They drop it off, and Abdul-Jabbar will get the steal. Scott, they want to go to Rambis. They do that, and Rambis blows it. They go to Theus. I think they wanted to wait and get the and one, which they never did. Reggie, no. And McGee, who's actually been red hot, gets the rebound. So we're all wondering who the first team over 100 is, and at this pace, LA might be able to do it. Oh, look at Magic. Yes.
Magic Johnson.
42-26 in LA by 16 again. Kansas City, on the other hand, they're at home. If we were at LA, we'd say all right, but they're at home, getting blown away. Woodson. McGee. No. Abdul-Jabbar and slams it in. And Kareem, 16 again. Twice he's put an offensive rebound in for a slam. Oh my, if they go all the way, that'll be big. Magic. Here he is. Here's Magic. Baseline. The shot, no good. Olberding, they're going to bring it to Reggie, 10 seconds. Woodson, they want to now anything under 10, take it to the line. Diaz, and a foul, and he'll go and shoot.
At the line for Kansas City.
Magic will have
Reggie
that happen,
Diaz.
and he knows that.
2 shots.
Diaz, and he nails one. To 30, and Magic, and that's it. At the half, LA in the run and gun league, they got a 14-point lead, and it's all business-like. Second half, come out of the locker room stretching out. Really, the Lakers, when you look at this business like we wanted to see, whether these Lakers look good, whether they're business like what they were like. And right now, they're looking good. And they're taking care of business right now. You know, in the NBA, anybody can beat anybody. Jamal Wilkes and a foul.
Eddie Johnson. Second personal foul. First
That's
team
Eddie
foul.
and Jamal Wilkes.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Jamal
Hit
Wilkes.
one.
Taking 2 shots.
Jamal Wilkes will hit both. GT is 46 to 30. I don't know if, you know, you're not going to get people in foul trouble in a regular season. That'll be rare. Johnson, no. Scott the other way. Magic. Byron Scott. Oh, and that put it in 46 to 30. Byron Scott from the corner. Los Angeles. Thompson. Johnson. The hook is good. 48 to 32. Well, I'll tell you what, Los Angeles right now is...
Kings foul. Reggie Diaz. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson. 2 shots. Magic Johnson. Assisted by Jamal Wilkes.
Oh, LA by 19. Looking good. Here's Diaz. Thompson to Johnson. Shot, no good. And Worthy the rebound. Here's Magic. To Byron Scott. Magic. Scott over to Worthy. Underhand, no. Woodson. Theus. Thompson hit hard. Abdul-Jabbar the rebound. Jamal Wilkes. No. Over to Woodson. Misses. Here's Byron Scott. What a pass to Jamal Wilkes. See, that's knowing where you want to go before they just stopped on the other side, and it's 53 to 32. Another timeout for Kansas City, and it's all Los Angeles. LA 53, Kansas City 32. I'm starting to wonder how good is Kansas City. It's like New Jersey today. We're going to get our second data point and see how they are. They're going to be on the road at Atlanta. The second part of our doubleheader today. Here's Eddie Johnson. Eddie, and he'll go to the line. That'll be a foul on Worthy.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Eddie Johnson will hit one.
For Kansas City, Eddie Johnson taking 2 shots.
And Kansas City, I'll tell you, I mean, they're going to be trying to struggle to get that 8th seed to get in. And when I say 8th seed, remember it's then everybody's record once you qualify gets thrown in a hat. So you could have the Lakers and Celtics meeting in the first round. You could. But that would require a few upsets. And you know, the Lakers and Celtics, Theus, no. Thompson, LaSalle Thompson, Olberding has been quiet today. Abdul-Jabbar gets the rebound. But that's the thing, if the Lakers go 11-0 and Boston 10-0, the Lakers will host. They make it to the finals, it'll be 1, and the Celtics will be 2.
First personal foul, third team foul.
I think it's going to be tough for the Lakers. And they're going to hit 1.
At the line for 2.
Lakers have the yellow jerseys, but these are the home jerseys. And Thompson over to Johnson. 57 to 34. Johnson. Eddie. LaSalle Thompson. And it's 57 to 36. Magic. Abdul-Jabbar. Oh my. Reggie Theus will go the other way. Here's Reggie. Thompson over to Johnson. Johnson. Thompson. Woodson scores. I mean, you know, Kansas City's going to just keep on fighting. They need to make sure they find out what is working, and, you know, for the regular season, you just don't stop. They go out to Byron Scott, who hits the 3. And it is 60 to 38, the first 3 for the Lakers today. Here's Reggie. They play in the playoffs. Their game, I'm telling you right now, they could play 1 versus 16. You never know. Eddie, no. Worthy will get the rebound all the way down, and Eddie the steal. We'll bring it down. Here's Eddie. Trying to make it 20. Reggie got it, and Rainbows 60 to 40. Here in the third with 3.5 to go. Magic. Diaz. Reggie Diaz, that's Eddie Johnson. He won't get it. Thompson, no. And Jamal Wilkes the rebound. They bring it down to Magic. Magic. Scott over to Jamal Wilkes. Jamal Wilkes. Worthy. And Wilkes again under about 2.5 to go. Wilkes. Jamal Wilkes, and he'll put it in at 62-40 here in the third, 2.5. The clock is moving down, and it's just, you're going to get into subs at 22 points for the lead. Eddie, Reggie Diaz. Reggie, no. Abdul-Jabbar the rebound. Oh, he has 10 there. He needs a few more points. 2 minutes to go. Jamal Wilkes won't hit, and here's Eddie. To Reggie. Johnson. Johnson. No. Byron Scott will go the other way. Scott and a block. And here's Johnson the other way. Here's Eddie. They want to try and get 2. Looks in. No. And Magic. Here's Jamal Wilkes. They want to, Kansas City wants to get back into it. As the average viewer, the reason is that they end up playing in the playoffs. Which could be, I could see Kansas City going in as an 8 seed. And the Lakers being really good. There's the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar. That's the 3rd time. He got an offensive rebound and slammed it in. And the fan will give Eddie the ball back in under a minute. You know, I can see the Lakers going maybe 10-1 or 9-2, and maybe being a number 1. That'll be straddled in. Reggie Diaz. But then you got to ask yourself, what about the other way? Here's Worthy. Worthy over to Johnson. Byron Scott to Jamal Wilkes. Jamal Wilkes. No good. Oh. He hit his back. There's Johnson. Woodson. Olberding.
Lakers foul. James Worthy. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Olberding and
Number 2. Mark Olberding.
64-43, yeah. And under 20 seconds. Well, the Lakers look good. It's like watching a Harlem Globetrotter game, though. And the players are having a seat, and now they're back to do.
First personal foul. 2nd team
6
foul.
seconds to go. He went to set a pick, and he set his arm going, and here they go.
Joe Berryman.
3, and no, at the end of 3 quarters. Well, we go to the 4th quarter, and a lot of people are leaving. A lot of people came to see the Lakers, but knowing that they lead by 21, and you're not going to see too much more. I mean, you have Kareem here, but Magic is sitting on the bench. He might come in with a few minutes to go to run a few things. Crusade tonight. Here's Drew, will pull and miss. And here's Byron Scott. Over to McGee. That's McAdoo to Scott. Tonight we're going to have pro football, then college football. Byron Scott in and out. Abdul-Jabbar puts it in. That was not a hook shot. That was just a one-handed rebound. And the Lakers have a 23-point advantage. I mean, the Lakers are playing like a #1 team. They really are. Oh, what a block. Abdul-Jabbar is one of the best players. I'd like to see him. I can't wait to see him against Artis Gilmore. And the Sacramento Kings say no. And Abdul-Jabbar the rebound. Here's Byron Scott. Scott over to Abdul-Jabbar. And that's going to be the fadeaway. 68-43. Los Angeles leading. And I mean, this, ever since the second quarter, was 35-22. And now it is 35. It is 33-23. 23-point game.
Now into the lineup for the Lakers, number 00.
I mean, right now, the Lakers, people will sit down, the Kings. They were hoping they would get a better start, you know. You look at these teams and say, all right, do this or this. Byron Scott straddles that in, and it's 70-45. Just rebounding has killed the Kings. Absolutely, the rebounding has just nailed them. The Lakers are looking good. I'm still seeing, I mean, there are going to be some teams that will really compete against them. Knight, and that'll roll in, and it's 70-47. On the East, in the playoffs, even teams like the Knicks and Detroit might have a little bit of trouble. And they'll bring it out. Oh, what to Billy Knight. Knight. Oh, and they put it in. Well, if it were earlier in the game, they would have called a foul, but it's a blowout. A 21-point game, and they're trying to get this game over with. Scott, and no good. Neely with the rebound over McAdoo and Kareem. Knight, and he'll earn that one. He got that. Michael Cooper with the foul. And Billy Knight will, no. A rebound. Worthy. And that's going to be a foul. 70-51.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's a big game change.
At the line for the Lakers,
Big game change is like Liam Swan. He gets big numbers in big games, but every other game it's like, all right, he's there. Kansas City is, I mean, they're coming down. This is about what Boston did. Boston, I think, a little more impressive what they did to New Jersey. This is Abdul-Jabbar. Remember, though, you don't know anybody. So LA just don't know. After the first game, they'll think about this. There's the hook. Oh, yeah. And he knows the hook there. After the first game, people just play their talent really in the first game. And then what you do is you adjust. So this is a good first game for LA to see what they're good at, and a bad one for Kansas City. Sometimes the lower teams can sneak a win because the bigger teams don't know them yet. They don't know who to stop. NBA teams are a little easier because you know who the stars are, and a lot of times there's a lot of average in one star. Don't. Abdul-Jabbar, he well get. He's way over 10 rebounds. Scott, no, and here's Knight. They want to go. There's Billy Knight. They're going to just get a little bit of that. I mean, why not? McAdoo. Neely. Reggie Theus over tonight. Stolen by Cooper. Oh, look at this. There's McAdoo.
Bob McAdoo.
I thought he was shoved in the back. And it is a 77-53 game. So the Lakers will go 1-0. There are a lot of teams in the West that are good. I'm curious to see Dallas. Because early 80s Dallas, 83-84 Dallas was not. You know, when you look at these games,
Los Angeles calls
that'll be an LA timeout. They just want to get their subs in.
substitution on the
77-55. In real life, the standings, the Celtics and Sixers were good. The Knicks were all right. New Jersey was all right. The Bullets were down there. The Cavs, Bulls, and Pacers were terrible. The Jazz were good, and the Mavericks were good. Now, the Kansas City Kings were under 500, but the Lakers were very good. The Blazers were all right. The Sonics and the Suns were there. But you never know, in 10 games, with different rules, you never who does what. And it's going to be, I mean, the Kansas City Kings were 38-44.
At the line for Kansas City, Eddie Johnson.
And he makes it. I can see them beating Phoenix, but I think for the Lakers, the Blazers will be all right. The Mavericks and the Nuggets will be big. I think the Nuggets are 0-1. And there's a miss of Abdul-Jabbar, and a miss again. He'll lay it in.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So Kareem will put it in, 79-57. Johnson. And look to the outside. After this game, we're going to take a little bit of a break, a 5-minute break. I'm going to put my chicken on. Here's Eddie. Fires and hits. 79-59. 3 minutes to go. Scott. There's Jamal Wilkes and the miss. That's the thing about this league is three-pointers. These teams aren't very good at that, and that's going to be Reggie Theus. 79-61. And, well, I mean, the Lakers are going to win this game. But here's Magic again. They're going to bring in Worthy, and here's the lineup, the original starting lineup. They want to get some work in before the end of the game. They do. They want to get work in. Here's Woodson. People are leaving. But you get to see the Lakers. I mean, you look at literally San Antonio. They were 37-45, game below. But we'll see this under a minute and 50 to go. Magic trying to drive, stripped away Woodson. Letting things go here. 81-61 game. Woodson. Theus. And a hard foul by Abdul-Jabbar. You just never know in this. There are some teams that play very well together. And in this league, even though you allow zone, there are teams that just, they can do well with two, and there's teams that are just good with teams. And the Lakers today, they really pulled it ahead and just blew them out. No good. A lot of it was rebounding. Now the question is, what happens if they get rebounded? I think the San Antonio Spurs will be good at that. You know, you take a look.
Clay Johnson. Lakers foul.
It's going to be a foul there.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for two, Eddie Johnson.
Phoenix, Utah. I think, you know, Phoenix is a team. They might. We just got to see how they do. I'm looking at all the standings. We'll have a 5-minute break between games. And under a minute to go. And they're going to bring it in, and they're just going to end this thing. But, you know, the Lakers, a 20-point win. The game wasn't even that very close. They took care of business. They came on the road. They took care of business. They looked good doing it. I would have to say that there were times when they did look sluggish early. You know, in the playoffs, you have a lot of possessions, but only one game. There's Johnson. That'll roll in, and they're just going to take the 18-point game. This looks a lot like Boston beating the New Jersey Nets. It really does. And they're just going to hold for an 18-point win. And that's it.
That's the end
Your
of the
final
game.
score, Los Angeles 83, Kansas City
We'd like to thank everyone for
65.
coming out and supporting
That
your
fourth
team.
quarter was
Please make
really
sure you get
kind of
home safely,
boring.
and we'll see you next game.
Not much happening really in the second half. It was like 44 to 30 after. It was 44 to 30 after a half. And then the Los Angeles Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with just an incredible performance. So there it is, team comparison very quickly. The Lakers at 45%, 1 and 10 in threes. You take away that threes, and they're very good. I mean, they're shooting threes, and it's down low because you only have a 20-second shot clock, and there's some really bad shots. Otherwise, they'd shoot like 2 threes a game like Kansas City did. Kansas City was just absolutely horrible there. Team fouls, 10-10, usually in a blowout. They just let it back. Could have been more. But that's going to be it. Now we're going to change my chicken. And I'm going to redo a lot of things. But really quickly, the Kansas City Kings, Lakers crush Kings. A remarkable 10% from the three-point line. The newspaper, you can get it your own self. So anyway, the Daily View. Let's take a look at the Lakers and the Kings. Lakers won every quarter but the last one. And in the last one, it was what it was. First of all, here are the Kings. As you take a look at that, and then you could go back. We'll be back for a second, but Abdul-Jabbar, 17 points, 23 rebounds. We'll be back. right, well, we're about ready to go to the second game. As we take a look, it'll be the Nets and Atlanta. In real life, the Celtics and the Knicks went 7 games. It would have been one of the biggest upsets in history. And so there's a lot of teams, but New Jersey, they have Buck Williams, Otis Birdsong, Daryl Dawkins, Albert King, and Michael Ray Richardson. And on the other side, Eddie Johnson, Johnny Davis, Dominique, Tree Rollins, Dan Roundfield. So, I don't know. Let's see. I think the Nets got kind of, when you have your first game, really strategy, you don't know. They allow the top 8 in. So, unless you're getting blown away, you're going to make the playoffs. The question is, can you, are you able to know your team when you go there? Dominique is a rookie and he's very exciting. He really is. Dominique Wilkins. And we're about ready to go. It's going to be the Nets and the Hawks. And the Hawks, they've, I understand they really don't have the home court advantage the Celtics do. But, the Celtics won at New Jersey. So both these teams have played a game. They know each other. Michael Ray Richardson. There's Daryl Dawkins. Oh, no. And Tree Rollins the other way. And here they go up to Davis. Oh, they flip it up. Williams no good. Here's Otis Birdsong, one-on-one, pulls and hits. And it's an early 2-0 lead. Now Dominique Wilkins in the other game, a 73-70 win at Milwaukee. That was a very big
Michael Ray Richardson.
Here's Otis Birdsong. New Jersey, remember they're 0-1. They do not want to go 0-2. Otis. No. Again, playing the Celtics first is a little bit of a kind of a good thing. Maybe you can stink up on the Celtics. No good. Roundfield, and that's the second offensive rebound for Atlanta, leading to 4 points. New Jersey not doing a good job on the boards. But that's the thing. Here's Otis Birdsong. And he'll hit that. He pulls and hits right down the throat. A 6-all game. So that's the thing. You're looking at a a team in New Jersey that is just a good basketball team, really. Dominique Wilkins, 3 seconds. They gotta go, Dominique, and he can't hit. And they know where to go, and here's Otis again. Otis Birdsong, no. Buck Williams puts it in, and a timeout for Atlanta. Atlanta wants to talk about it. Dominique is 0 for 3 shooting, and it's 8-6 New Jersey. Well, you know, you play Boston first. You got killed, but sometimes lower teams can beat upper teams. And because they don't know each other yet. But the good thing is you got killed. Now you have 9 other games to figure yourself out. So if you meet again, then, you know, you'll be all right. In the East, you only have 10 games. That's why. There's Dominique, and he got it. They needed that timeout to get open. It's 8-all. 8-8. That's the one thing we wanted to see. Here's Otis Birdsong. Otis to Darrell, and that'll be a foul there underneath. But that's why they wanted here in the Omni in Atlanta. You know, that's the thing. Here's Dawkins over to Richardson. Otis Birdsong, no. And Johnson the other way. Johnson will bring it up. They go to Johnson. Davis to Dominique. Dominique, no. And here's Buck Williams over to Cook. Atlanta, though, they won their first game on the road at Milwaukee, and Milwaukee's a good team. They're a team that can be a dark horse. Buck Williams, oh, he's got to score. He was behind the basket, though. And Otis Birdsong hits. Otis Birdsong is doing a great job. I guess if you're a New Jersey fan, you were a little worried that getting your rear end handed to you and blasted away in the Boston game was going to hurt that bad, and a foul. And that'll be Tree Rollins with the foul. An illegal screen. Look at a block there by Buck Williams. Number 53. No, it's Darrell Dawkins. So Darrell Dawkins, a block there. New Jersey 10, Atlanta 8, and they bring it in. Here's Cook. Jersey wants to be able to, there it is to Darrell. Darrell, no, and it'll go to the line. And Tree Rollins is second. And here's Darrell, and it'll get 1. So Tree will sit down, and Craig Elo will be in. They move people around. Davis is also in, and here's Williams. We'll bring it into Davis. Craig Elo is also in. Dominique is also in, number 21. The rookie from Georgia. The Paults. I thought that was Craig Elo, but it's Paults. We go to Davis. Johnson, a long shot. No good. And here's Buck the other way. Buck to Cook. Cook looking to try and get it in with a move, and that is a great pass. Buck Williams. Buck Williams is number 52. Darrell Dawkins is 53. New Jersey's open up a 6-point lead. We're on the road, and Atlanta does not want this to happen. Johnson, no. And Dawkins again, they'll go. Here's Cook. Oh, look at this. They move. Great. Buck Williams. Oh, and he's fouled. Oh, my. Shoot 2, and Buck nails 1, straddles it in. And Buck Williams will be in there at 16-8 New Jersey. How about that? Really, how about that? New Jersey is up by 8 and a timeout. The second one for Atlanta. And they got to talk about it. New Jersey 16 and Atlanta 8. Atlanta was down big to Milwaukee. They were down very big to Milwaukee. And then they tightened up and won that game 73-70. A lot of people said that was going to be a spark, but the question is, spark or was that a fluke? Did Milwaukee choke or did Atlanta get it back? Johnson, no. And they go the other way. Here's Michael Ray Richardson. One-on-one to Dominique. Over to Otis. And Otis Birdsong. Otis over to Darrell, and no good. Darrell slams it in. It's 18-8. New Jersey a big lead. That's the thing. Atlanta's at home. They thought, oh, we could get a big lead for once in our favor. Now they're down by 10. Johnson, no. Williams again, they push it over. Cook. New Jersey has 3 people ready to come in. Cook over to Williams. Buck Williams, oh, inside, he lays it up, no good. Holds the rebound, they go to Dominique. Here's Williams, the other way for Atlanta. Johnson. Atlanta's down 2 minutes to go. Oh, they one-on-one to Dominique. And a foul.
Dominique Wilkins. 2 shots.
And Dominique will hit 1. You know, if the game stays close, the number of fouls that'll be big. It's 18-10. New Jersey leads Atlanta. Here in the first quarter, remember New Jersey got blown away in their first game. And Atlanta came back from being down big and they won. Here's King. Over to Cook. They got to get Ramsey. Will just fling it and miss it. Holds the other way. Here's Glenn. They bring it over to Dominique. Oh, what a move and what a score. That's what they want to do. They really want to run. They don't want to sit there and run a half-court offense. New Jersey's making them do that. Matt Kaminsky. A young Matt Kaminsky. Here's King, Albert King. King. And what a move, no good. Dominique the rebound again. You want to bring it up. Here's Glenn. Pulse. Johnson got it. And it's 18-14 as foot was on the line under a minute. And that's the big thing, though. New Jersey has an 18-14 lead. Williams. The lay-in, no good. And Roundfield again. They go to Dominique. Dominique. Oh, what an explosion. 7 in a row for Atlanta. It was 18-9. Now it is 18-16. Remember, they were trying to make it 20-9. It's 18-8 actually. Bucks should have gone for it. They get it out to Ramsey. He'll fire it up. No good. And Fultz the rebound. Here's Johnson. They can tie it up. This is the thing. Ramsey the steal. They got a man open. It's Albert King. Down to 8. 5. They got to score. 3. No. Barely having a lead. Dominique testing out whether he can go at people. And he's been successful. Look at a little bit more of that. It's 18-16 after 1. In the second at 18-16. Glenn and Kaminsky the other way. Here's Cook. Cook again. Rivers over. King over to Ramsey. Ramsey, King, they got to get it back. Again, the 24. Scores! Wow, that's going to be Albert King, 20-16. New Jersey by 4 now. Glenn. Trying to move over. Glenn pulls and in and out. Straddles out Ramsey. There's the fast break. King wants to push it. King, what a move, and he's fouled. You know, I'm looking at this game, and Roundfield. Here's King, and on this one. New Jersey in their game against Boston, it was close to the second quarter. Then Boston just blew them away, and led by about 20, and there's Williams, this slam. They're beating them back very quickly, and they got to get back. They were pushing up a little too much. They led 18-8, and they did it. It is a 10-2 run. O'Koren to Cook. And got it. Wow, I'll tell you what. Last two New Jersey shots have been a little bit really. And it's 22-18. Rivers. Out to Glenn. Glenn Rivers over to Williams. Williams flings it, no good, and out of bounds.
Nets ball.
New Jersey ball, and subs will come in. We'll bring it in, 8 minutes to go here in the half. Cook. New Jersey by 4. Ramsey. Oh, to Gabinski. No. And here's Doc Rivers now. Doc trying to run it. No, Ramsey wide open. Trying to get it in one, and he will not. Doc Rivers with the foul. I don't know. That's kind of a gamble. As New Jersey was trying to open that thing up, Ramsey will hit one. I mean, he was slowing down a little, like, yeah, go ahead, hit me in the back, but he hits two. So the gamble, I mean, kind of paid off. Doc Rivers gets a foul. Atlanta gets a foul. Remember, 3, and you shoot the penalty here in a run-and-gun league. You only have a 20-second shot clock. Here's Glenn. Oh, inside to Roundfield. No. No, Coran the other way. They push it up to Cook. Tries to take the baseline. What a move to Gabinski. And Matt Gabinski will make it 26-18. I like this New Jersey team when they run. I don't think they're an LA Laker team. I don't think they're the Denver Nuggets or even the Celtics, which they got blasted by, but they're, I mean, it's solid. When they run, they're very successful. They might see more as they figure that out. Williams. And scores that one. 26-20. I think that the Hawks are pushing up. And they're not realizing that New Jersey can run because, again, it's the second game. Williams will go this way to Glenn. They were thinking they would be the tempo setter team. Roundfield over to Williams to Glenn. And no. Roundfield and a foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
With the foul, it's going to be 1.
2 shots.
Roundfield, and he makes the second. 26-21. And here's Otis now. He's back in the timeout, New Jersey. They want to talk about how they could maybe push the ball, switch the tempo. I would say, yeah, because New Jersey all of a sudden, remember when it was 20-18? And they ballooned it up to 26-18. Those 6 points were quick hitters. It weren't work it around and shoot. I mean, you only got a 20-second shot clock. Corin got to throw it in. Gaminsky. Cook. Over to Corin. Otis. One-on-one to Cook. Not bad. Cook trying to go one-on-one. There's Cook. No. In and out. Dominique is in the game. Obviously, Dominique is needed to push the ball all wide open. Rollins over to Rivers. Rivers, and what a block. That was Daryl Dawkins with the block. Cook. To go into Matt Kavinsky, Otis Birdsong, over to Dawkins. Daryl, yes.
Daryl Dawkins.
See, Daryl's a good defender, but don't get me wrong. He's good at offense, too. He is. Inside of 15, he's deadly, like he showed. He's not a Ben Wallace. Later on, that would play for Detroit. And Rollins, it's going to be a foul. Ben Wallace was all defense, and he wouldn't get in, and he's going to be really good at a run-and-gun league.
2 shots.
I mean, we might do 2002 next year for a run-and-gun league. We might. And if you do that, that's big. 28-22. Birdsong. Otis, one-on-one, trying to beat him. Long shot in. That was one-on-one there, the setup. There's so much strategy. You see setups and where people go and all that. It is all that. It's just not they do what they want and then like pick up. There's ways they switch and do things. Johnson, and he ends. And here's Otis down. They want to bring it up. I mean, there's no time to really mess around. 30-24. Oh, what a move, but he didn't capitalize. He did the dribble move. And Daryl Dawkins trying to roll off. There's Michael Ray. No. Rebound, Buck Williams. That's the same one of the Portland Trailblazers, and Rollins again. They push it over to Wilkins. Into Davis. Over to Johnson. Rollins again to Davis. 30-24. Long shot, yes. 30-26 now. The subs are about to come in. 3.5 to go. Cook. Oh, and there's Rollins again. Here's Johnson. One-on-one. And the foul.
Second personal foul.
The foul will be on 30-26. And Eddie will make it 30-27. 30-28. Jersey leads Atlanta. Otis. Otis again from the side. No, and a foul.
Buck Williams. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And a make.
2 shots.
Brownfield got it. 30-30 with 3 minutes to go. Michael Ray will bring it down 3 minutes. Bring it in, and here's King. Otis. Otis, what a move. Otis Birdsong gets up. This game has been a game of runs. It has been a game where New Jersey led big, and then Atlanta came back, and then all of a sudden, New Jersey led big again, and Atlanta's come back. Dominique, yes. He's going to start to warm up. Dominique is a rookie, and it's going to be a lot for Dominique Wilkins to go in, and it's 32 all. I'm looking at this. We haven't had the Knicks yet. Play, Dawkins, no. Round field again. After this game, we'll see both these teams. See the next two games, Dominique, no good. And here's Darrell to Otis. Otis, one-on-one. Otis, high off the glass. And Otis Birdsong, 34-32 now. Davis over to Johnson. Davis, no. And Darrell Dawkins the other way. Here's King. Albert King, they go out to Otis. Oh, he's wide open. He fires. No good. And Johnson the other way. You know, that line at the top is 19 feet 9 inches. You know, they had that college art. Davis. Outfield and Richardson. Richardson to King. And it's 36-32 and New Jersey is starting to pick it up again. Under a minute. Johnson. Davis to Roundfield. And over to Williams the other way. Here's King. King. Oh, look at that to Dominique Wilkins, and that was big. Oh, that was big. I mean, yeah, I know they're 10-minute quarters, and the scores are less than regular NBA scores, but that was big for momentum. Oh, Dawkins. And a hard foul by Tree Rollins. That's his third. He's got to be careful now. And Darrell misses. Darrell, no, and misses both. Paul's can tie the game. Johnson. Johnson. 3 seconds. Davis. Got it! With no time. And that's it. 36-36. So it's 36-36. They bring it into Johnson. Johnson, and it's going to be Williams the other way. They go to King. King into Richardson. Oh, what a play! And Michael Ray Richardson puts it in to begin the second half. Now remember, if you're New Jersey, you always are the first team to have a big run, and then Atlanta's always chasing you. Johnson to Davis. Dominique, no. And here's Dawkins again. They give to Richardson. Michael Ray. Inside, Williams. No, yes. Buck Williams gets his own miss, and it's 40-36. Wilkins. No. Davis scored. 40-38 now. And that's the thing, Atlanta, this is the same thing with Milwaukee. They played around, though the extremes were a little different. And it's going to be Otis and a miss there, Tree Rollins. Look go to Dominique. Oh, what a move. The round field. He's got to put it in. And he doesn't. Dominique. The round field. No! Twice he gave it to him and twice he missed. Albert King. Albert. No. Rebound. Buck Williams. And he'll go to the line. The foul's on Dominique.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Buck Williams trying for 9 and 10. And he only has 8. 40 to 38. He has 10 rebounds and now 9 points. Going for the double-double, 41-38. And here's Johnson. They bring it down. New Jersey. Again by 3. Atlanta did the same thing. Then in the fourth quarter, they just took over. Dominique. No. And here's Albert King the other way. Albert will bring it over. Albert, but it was a little lower scoring than this. Williams Dawkins to Albert King. Otis. No. Entry Rollins the other way. Here's Johnson. Dominique. Dominique to Wilkins. Wilkins no good. Daryl Dawkins again. They go to Kenny King. Richardson. Birdsong to the side. And Otis Birdsong got it. 43 to 38. Buck Williams is a point away from a double-double. You got to look that out. Here's Johnson. There's King. A big steal. They go. There's Williams on the trail. And Michael Ray Richardson. And now this is see how New Jersey keeps going ahead. They keep Atlanta chasing. They do. And the Hawks right now are down by 7.
New Jersey foul call. Albert King. First personal foul.
And that's going to be off the ball. Albert King with the foul. And they're just adding number 3. The third is a penalty. So you don't want penalty free throws. Wilkins. Dominique. No. Dawkins the rebound. And here's Michael Ray. Bring it over to Otis. Can't. Oh, and he stepped out. New Jersey looks just a heck of a lot better against Atlanta. They do. They look a lot better, and I'm wondering how Boston's going to do at New York. Boston's first 2 games are on the road. Boston will play New York. The next time we broadcast is NBA. Oh, Dominique! Dominique with the dunk. It's 45 to 40. Oh my goodness. Dominique Wilkins. Right through there. Dawkins. Oh, I thought he was going to steal that. King to Birdsong who hits. And again, Otis at the top of the key. It's 47 to 40. Wow, I'll tell you what. I'm in absolute shock. Johnson. Dominique scores. See in college and starting in 1986. Been 42 at timeout, New Jersey. But that's the thing I was going to tell you about. Is that at 47-42, Ramsey, Williams, Albert King, Cook. They go to Cook, wide open, no. And Williams the other way. See, you can take that shot here in college. When you had no three-point line, you had no shot clock, possessions were worth more. Here you have a lot. So there it is, Ramsey to Williams. Into Albert King, no good. Williams the other way, they're going to push it up. Glenn move to Williams, and he pushes it back. Williams again is, there is snow. Dominique out there. They got to shoot. No. And Buck Williams again to rebound. Block and a foul. That's Trees Ford. And he's got to watch himself. That'll roll in. See, the problem with 4 fouls, it's not like 5. 5, you know, the next one is it. But when you have 4, when you come in, if you commit a foul, then you're in the 5th, which means if you're down, then late in the game, you can foul out, stopping the clock. Rivers to Johnson. And that one's going to be a foul on Ramsey, and Johnson for 2.
First personal foul, second team foul.
You can see Atlanta is 29-43. 29-44. And Dawkins. Here's Ramsey. Over to Williams. Here's Darrell. Oh, what a move by Darrell. No good. Darrell again, the lay-in no good. And here's Pulse. Pulse will go to Rivers. They bring it to Glenn. Glenn over to Rivers, over to Johnson. Williams flips it, no good. And here's Dawkins again the other way to Ramsey. Ramsey will hit it up to Cook. Cook right through the middle and no good. Rebound Williams, yes. 51-44, Atlanta still chasing. So 51-44, if you're Atlanta, you know you come out of these timeouts and you really got to score maybe 4 in a row. Calls. We're going to have football tonight, pro and college. Go over to Johnson. Couple dribbles, pull and hit. 51-46. New Jersey 51, Atlanta 46. There's Ramsey. Cook to Williams. Stone. 51-46 here in the third. Williams and makes 1. 52-46. Williams again makes it. So Buck Williams has a double-double today. He does, and New Jersey, they want to even their record. If Atlanta wins, it would go 2-0, and if you only play 10 games, that will be big, and Johnson nails it. 53-48. Oh, that would be enormous. If Atlanta could come back and win the game, they'd go 2-0. Buck Williams hits. And he's getting red hot, yeah. New Jersey wants to even a record 1-1. Atlanta is 1-0. They want to go 2-0. You only played 10 games. That would be huge. Glenn Williams over to Rivers. Rivers will pull and miss. Williams again the other way. Here's Ramsey. Our first game was a big blowout. The Lakers killed the Kings. The Kansas City Kings. Ramsey. Move it over to Cook. Buck Williams, no. Rebound, yes. We've had a lot of rebounds, a lot of two-point shots. You're going to get a lot of tall rebounds here under a minute. will go to O'Corin. The lay-in is no good. He blew it. It would have been 59-48. That would have been 11, but it stays at 9. Glenn. Stolen away. Buck Williams. Going to bring it out. O'Corin. 57-48. Cook. Over to Ramsey. Williams. Oh, they say it's a shot clock violation. He held on. It's funny because we haven't seen many of those. Usually it's a block at the end, but a little too late. Buck Williams will sit down. Atlanta down by 9. They got to get it in. 5 seconds. Doc Rivers. Can they bring it in to Pauls? Pauls. Yes, it counts. 57-50. And New Jersey has a 7-point lead as they go into the 4th and final quarter. Atlanta has slowed the game down, so it is their pace now. So Atlanta's the half-court team, and New Jersey wants to try and run, but Atlanta won the first game 73-70. It's now 57-50 New Jersey. Fourth quarter at 57-50 for New Jersey. Cook. Want to dribble it right to Matt Kaminsky. And Matt Kaminsky puts it in 59-50. Yeah, you better believe that. That's incredible. Kaminsky, Glenn, Pauls, Rivers, over to Whitman, over to Glenn. You got to get it in. 2 seconds. It fires and misses. And O'Corin again the other way for New Jersey. Slow dribbler. O'Corin over to Ramsey. Ramsey to Kaminsky. Johnson. Johnson pulls and straddles it in. And it's an 11-point New Jersey lead. And if Atlanta isn't careful, they can balloon this to 15 or 16. And then it'll be too much. Glenn to Rivers. Rivers in the pulse. That's going to be a block. Cook the other way. Now New Jersey wants to run. Cook. They got to get in Dominique Wilkins. They got to get him involved. And in the game, but here's Doc Rivers. It'll be one-on-one. And shoot 2, almost.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
It's 61-50. Rivers will hit one.
Taking 2 shots.
Willoughby will come in. Atlanta does not want to go 1-1. After the game, we'll have both the lineups and both everything. 8:30 to go in the game. Here's Cook. We'll have the standings and statistics and everything here. Cook. Over to this side, and that's going to be a foul on Doc Rivers. And New Jersey will shoot 2. Darwin Cook. And his 3rd point. 3 for Darwin. And Darwin Cook gets his 4th. It's now 11. Atlanta does not want to lose this game. Atlanta wants a little bit of separation. New Jersey does not want to lose this game. They don't want to fall to 2-0, and really, when you look at it, a solid East, and there's going to be a foul.
Third personal foul, second team foul.
Top 8 in the East and top 8 in the West. Then they get reseeded based on total overall record. So you want to do good in your conference. Colts will nail 1. Roll it around, it's a 10-point game. You do. So even if you clinch your conference, you still play because you want to host in the playoffs. The finals, if you get that far. Cook. Ramsey to O'Corin. Cook again. They're going to move in. No. And Matthews the other way. They got to push it if you're Atlanta. Little different of a team. Doc Rivers will be in and blocked, but Williams will put it in. And Williams, it'll be pattern versus Milwaukee, which is down a little bit more. Doran. Warren to Matt Kaminsky. No. Holds the rebound. They'll push it out. Matthews. Oh, what a pass. Doc Rivers. And now it's a 6-point game with 7 minutes to go in the game. Cook. 3:57. And no. Pulse the other way to Rivers. 6:40 to go. Matthews to Williams. Williams got it. 63-59, 6.5 to go. Here in the fourth. Cook. Cook will drop it in. Pulls and misses. And we go the other way. Matthews. Williams to Matthews. Over to Rivers. Rivers pushed on the ground. O'Koren. O'Koren will take it back. Here's New Jersey. O'Koren makes a move. It's slow, but effective, and go back to Darwin Cook. Atlanta trying to come back. Darwin inside for New Jersey. 3. Ramsey scores. Straddles that in, and it's 65-59. And a timeout. 5.5 to go. Atlanta has a couple firecrackers in the back, though. You have Dominique Wilkins, you have Johnson, who's very good. But now you have Tree Rollins with 4 fouls. He's good defensively. Here's Brownfield to Wilkins. Dominique, you'll have it. Dominique pulls and misses. And Buck Williams a rebound. They go to Albert King. Richardson, Darryl Dawkins will go to the line. The 5th on Rollins. One more on Rollins and he's done.
Darryl Dawkins, 2 shots.
66-59 and 67. Johnson. Oh, that's going to be...
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
But is it? It's going to be on New Jersey, and now the penalty. Brownfield, no. Not the Hack-a-Shack. But Brownfield got it. It's going to be 67-60. King to Richardson now. Richardson will bring it out. Williams, Dawkins. Over to King. King. Oh, what a move. What a move. 69-60 in New Jersey, a lead. And now you're thinking, if you're Atlanta, you got to really tighten up. They keep scoring a couple more. It's over. Davis to Dominique. Pulls and no. Dawkins again. They want to use a few seconds every time down. Michael Ray. Michael Ray, the hook no good. And Brownfield again. Brownfield to Johnson. Want to go. Johnson got it. 69-62. They came back and they won the game, but right now against Milwaukee, right now it's a little bit bigger than where they were against Milwaukee. Michael Ray, no. Rebound, Buck Williams. And Buck in a foul. And he's angry at him. And Brownfield is upset.
Shooting for New Jersey, Buck Williams.
Buck Williams, 19 points and an assist. And Omega 19. So Tree Rollins will come in. He has 5. And he made the second, so it's 70-62. 3:47 to go in the game. Johnson. It's an 8-point game. You know how this goes. Oh, and they took it away. Williams to King. Richardson. Rollins to steal. Johnson, they got Dominique. Oh, he didn't go in. I thought he was going to go in and try and get fouled. Johnson, here in a run and gun league. Johnson, trying to get in. 3. Davis. No. And Dawkins again. Here's King. Over to Birdsong. Otis scores. And that could be it. New Jersey a 10-point lead, and that'll be it, maybe. Johnson now will bring it up. And a timeout by Atlanta. They're down by 10. There are enough possessions. Remember, you're just on a 20-second shot clock and 14 on an offensive rebound. So in the old days, you could take 48 seconds off the clock, throw down, you shoot, get a rebound, and work it around again. Now it's how much? 38. No, 34. So it'll be 34 seconds on an offensive rebound the most instead of 48. So you can have a couple of those and still be all right now. But it's 72-62. And Rollins got to get it in, and they do to Dominique. Dominique. They go to Davis now. Davis. Got to get it in. Dominique. Yes. 72-64. So everybody that wants to go and have lunch, dinner, whatever, they're watching this, about to go. They keep staying glued. Not over yet. Birdsong. Intercepted. Dominique. He's got a man ahead. He'll keep it himself. He pulls and misses. Oh, what a miss. He was trying to get an and one. But nothing there. Here's Michael Ray. Otis. Oh, look at that. Like the Harlem Globetrotters. And it's 74-64. They got to get the ball in. Under 2 minutes now. Any common foul is a shooting foul. Davis. And they got to look it over. 74-64. Davis. Good. 74-66. And right now they're looking at it. You can't give any points back up to New Jersey. Right now New Jersey just needs a field goal. There's Otis, and that'll roll in, and that'll be it. Now this look at the empty seats. The seats are emptying. Johnson over to Davis. And Johnson again. Johnson, no. And now they're going to hold it under a minute. That's the thing. Oh, intercepted Dominique. They go to Johnson. No. And Richardson the rebound. New Jersey will even the record out. Daryl Dawkins. They're a good basketball team, New Jersey is. We're going to see Boston and New York a couple days from now, and we're going to wonder how good of the teams they are. Wilkins to Davis now. Davis. And one, no. Williams to Richardson. They want 80. They do. When you get that big lead, you just want to score more. Like that 10-20 with under a minute to go. You know if something goes wrong, you'll win the game, so you just keep scoring. New Jersey is going to win the game and go 1-1. Davis. And Richardson. And that's it. Your final score,
That's
New
the end of
Jersey
the game.
78, Atlanta 66.
We would like
A
to thank
big
all
win
fans
for New
making it out to
Jersey.
tonight's event.
Disheartening
Please
loss
exit the
for
building
Atlanta
and drive home safely.
as the New Jersey Nets win by 12. Oh, that was a big win and a big loss. You know, Atlanta came in thinking, oh, we got the rookie, we got a few people. But in reality, New Jersey is a good team. They just blew a gasket against Boston at home. They did. 12-10. And it was kind of a little bit of a blowout at the end. The free throw's big. Was the biggest lead? 12-2. They didn't really have a lead there, and so we're going to take a look quickly at the box score, and then we're going to take a look at the next two games. So now, the Nets and the Hawks. So you have really quickly 5 for Tree Rollins fouls, but minutes-wise, you had 30 for Johnson. 27, 23, 20. You had a few. The threes, the free throws will go. The field goals, not too bad. A lot of Johnson and Wilkins for the Nets. A shorter lineup. When it comes to number of players, Birdsong was good. Look at Buck Williams, 19 rebounds. Daryl Dawkins with 14. And they just played better. 2 for Albert King, 2 for Cook, 2 for Ramsey. And that's Albert King, number 55 from Maryland. Albert King. So the Nets go 1-1. The next two games will be the Celtics at the Knicks, 1-0 versus an 0-0 team. And the Sixers and the Bulls, again, a 1-0 team. So the two big teams in the East will play the next time we have it. And then it'll be Washington and Detroit, and then Phoenix and Denver. Oh, two teams that don't want to start off 1-2. That's the big one. So it's going to be Boston and New York, Philadelphia, and the Bulls. Quickly taking a look at the standings. The standings, remember, it goes just by conference standings. Top 8 make it. Boston 1, Philadelphia 2, Washington 3, New Jersey a big win, Atlanta a big loss. New Jersey head-to-head they lead. Detroit hasn't played. Chicago and New York haven't played. They will. New York and Chicago will both play the next time we see it. Chicago against 76ers. Indiana, Milwaukee's 0-1, and Cleveland is 0-1. In the West, as we take a look, the Lakers, the Rockets, the Spurs, the Warriors, and the Sonics are 1-0. We got to see how the Mavericks and the Jazz may be an underdog team. Phoenix and Denver, both these teams do not want to start 0-2. San Diego and Portland and Kansas City. Portland does not want to go 0-2 either. All right, that's going to be it for today. Have a great day. We'll see you later.